Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am really excited to be here today with all of our Innovate Building Solutions friends to talk about how to implement a professional bathroom sales presentation, a step-by-step guide to using Ingage for in-home selling. For those of you who have never met me and are like, who is this lady talking to me right now? I'm Pam Torrey. I'm the Director of Marketing at Ingage, and I am so excited to be here to walk you through the fabulous offering that we have available on the Ingage platform exclusively for Innovate Building Solutions contractors. So let's go ahead and dive in today. So as I said, I'm Pam Torrey, Director of Marketing here at Ingage, been here for about 4.5 years. And I am thrilled to be joined by Mike from Innovate Building Solutions. Mike, can you introduce yourself to the audience? I think they probably already know you, but just in case.
That's okay. Well, I'd like to say that I was only in the business for 4.5 years, but Pam, I got a little less hair and a little bit of it's gray. So it's definitely been more than 4 years for me. But anyway, Innovate Building Solutions, I lead Innovate Building Solutions. We wholesale around the country, different unique lines of grout-free wall panels, stone shower bases, products we bring in mostly from Europe, thick glass shower doors, niches, really all things bathroom to a dealer network.
Wonderful. Well, I'm thrilled to have Mike here today because he has been integral in getting the offering that we have available on Ingage for the Innovate contractors. So I'm really excited to have him here to help us walk through what Ingage is and how it's going to help you. So what are we covering today? So we're going to just give you a little bit of information on what Ingage is in case you are new to our platform or you've never heard of us before. Maybe you've seen us in passing. I want to make sure that every single contractor who's watching this knows exactly what we do, how we can help you, how we can integrate with your current tech stack, your potential tech stack, and then how you can go ahead with getting started, what's available to you on the platform. So first off, what the heck is Ingage? Well, Ingage is the industry-leading sales enablement presentation platform for home improvement and home services. So I just said a lot of things at you. So what does that mean? It means that we help you to create dynamic, interactive, engaging presentations that leverage things like native video and interactivity through buttons and progressive disclosure. We help you to share that content out with our cloud-based platform that keeps everybody up to date with the latest version of the presentation. And then on the back end, we help you to measure the impact of that content and then coach every rep to become your best rep with our rich analytics. So let's dive in and talk a little bit about some of the features that are available on the platform that are going to help you to increase your sales and close more deals. So as you can see here, there's Ingage on the screen. I'm actually using Ingage to present today. And we are the interactive sales presentation platform that is going to help you to really grab your customer's attention, hold it, and educate them better to increase those metrics. So when you look at the screen here, I'm presenting on a Mac today. I'm on a desktop, but we also have a native iPad app. And I know many of you are out there in the home using iPads because they are light, they're durable. Most of the applications that you're using today run on them. They've got a camera built in. It's a super convenient device. And so you'll see an example on the screen of what one of our presentations looks like on iPad. So I want to talk a little bit first about users because I know many of you as business owners are probably pretty worried about putting content out in the field that your sales reps can edit on the fly. We don't want that. We do not want sales reps doing DIY edits in the field. I know Mike from Innovate is not a fan of that either. That's why Innovate has partnered with us to create great content to send out. So we have a user management system that prevents all of that from happening. So you as a sales leader, business owner, marketing leader are able to get your reps signed up as viewers. And so they will be on the platform able to view any content that you assign to them. They are not going to be able to edit that content. They are not going to be able to make changes in the field that will impact their coworkers. They're not going to be able to make changes in the field that would potentially impact your customers. All of that content is going to be just the content that you provision to them, and they will be able to present it as is. Now, if you are on the Ingage suite, if you are a full customer of Ingage, you may have access to be able to edit content that's available on a higher tier. We also always offer an administrative license to every single account, whether you are coming in through a view-only program with a manufacturer such as Innovate Building Solutions, or you are a full Ingage customer. And those admins are the ones who are going to be able to say, John Smith, my sales rep, he can't edit anything. He's just going to be able to view. And those admins are also going to be the ones who have access to things like analytics to be able to see what John is up to when he's selling in the home. So I mentioned team sharing in our cloud-based platform. I think one of the hardest things that field sales teams run into today is having multiple versions of their marketing and sales enablement content out in the field. I used to work for a finance company, and you'd think at a finance company that we would have been on like a real cloud-based solution. We were not. We were using more traditional like PDF and PowerPoint type presentations. And I would spend hours making gorgeous presentations for my sales team across the world. And then I would go and watch their sales calls, and I would find out that they were using materials that they had built themselves or that they had edited themselves that had incorrect colors, incorrect customer counts, incorrect products, incorrect data. Everything was wrong. Everything was wrong. And I was like, how are you presenting incorrect information to a customer and you think this is okay? And it's because I had no guardrails to prevent them from doing that. And so the Ingage platform allows you as a business leader to be able to say, I want everybody using the same content. And it allows your manufacturer, folks like Mike and Michelle at Innovate, to help distribute content that's consistently up to date with their products down to your sales reps. Your sales reps will always have the latest version because our cloud-based platform enforces compliance with the latest version. And let's talk just a little bit about analytics, because I know that it's a hot topic today in the business world. Everybody wants more data. They want more information on what their reps are doing, on what the customer is viewing. Our analytics allow you as the business owner to be able to see which pages are getting the most play, which sections are getting the most play in your presentation. You can do a virtual ride along with your sales rep. So you can actually pull up their appointment and you can go through and watch every single thing that they did in that interaction. You can see how long they spent on every page. Did they actually click on the videos? Did they click on the videos and watch them with the customer? Did they present the presentation in the order you've asked them to? Did they actually present the content you have about affordability, or did they skip over all of that and that's why the sale was closed lost? You are able to go in and see all of that and then use that data to have really good coaching conversations with your sales reps. The thing we talk about here all the time is that you can make every rep your best rep with good data and good analytics and good coaching. This is the basis for that. So Mike, I wanted to have you here today to talk a little bit about the content that you guys have put together for all Innovate Building Solutions contractors. So I would love if you could just talk us through a little bit of your thought process around this presentation, and maybe we can highlight a few different pages.
No, not a problem. You'll see on the left at the bottom here, it starts with really the material options. So that section really is providing pros and cons of different ways somebody could do a bathroom, not strictly the systems that we sell. So that is provided in an organized format so people can really have a better conversation on the goods and bads of different systems, while leading hopefully to what we feel is the best solution, which is these high pressure laminate wall panels. So it starts with that. And then we get in deeper in that next tab there, Pam, to the wall panels themselves. And if you click on view collections, for instance, there's in there, you can click down into those collections and see there's 31 different patterns in this line. So somebody can really see what do those patterns look like. And, is that a good choice for them? Yeah. If you click on those buttons, they'll bring up like an image literally of any of those different patterns in there. So we do also incorporate a visualizer. You'll see a little tab there. That visualizer, what's tough is people have a hard time seeing things together, right? They may pick a wall panel, but they don't know, is the base going to go with it? Or what color recessed niche should I get? Or what should the doors look like with the system? So the visualizer tool gives the rep the ability to kind of have the customer interact with that and see what they like and what they don't like, maybe just as importantly. Then in the gallery, we have pictures not only within the shower alcove, but if you click on that beyond the alcove, one of the neat things with this product, maybe unlike other systems is it's nice enough to use in the bathroom itself. So whether it's wainscoting half walls or full walls in the bathroom, if somebody wants a complete or around a freestanding tub or combining different patterns, etc. So this gives you the ability, and if you click on that little I button, it'll tell you what pattern it is. So that can be a challenge, I think, for a sales rep is, what is that I'm even looking at, right? Because they may not be as familiar with those patterns, obviously, as we might be.
Yeah.
So
I think when you talk about ramping up sales reps, they may not remember every single pattern name during their first few months on the job. It's definitely helpful to have that data there at their fingertips.
Absolutely. And then if you kind of go further in the presentation, there'll be information about these before and after sliders. So if you click that slider over,
Woo.
took let's say an old shower and tile floor and converted it into something, more stylish, more open, less maintenance.
This is an 80s dream.
Exactly. Absolutely. And so it really gives people an idea of how can they transform it. I think that before and after slider is just really a wonderful thing to, to give people the ideas with that. You will also find more information on, glass doors, shower bases, and in the shower bases, there's, 3 different lines in there. This Innova stone, if I clicked on available sizes, you would see specifically what's available within that product line. So, not every pattern comes in every size. And so that kind of stuff, I think, can be, very difficult to impossible for a rep to really keep up with everything. So, doors, information about doors, there's videos about glass breakage protection. So really it puts in the hands of the rep the ability to really demonstrate the product better and show the product much more effectively.
Yeah. When I think about the challenges of selling premium products and the challenges of selling highly configurable products, you have so many options. You have products that are probably more expensive than a homeowner was anticipating. And you have so many different configurations of said products that it could be really challenging for a sales rep, especially if they're new to selling the product, or maybe they've just been kind of stuck in a pattern and been selling sort of one product for so long of your line. A tool like this can really make a difference when you are trying to help a homeowner get that optimal experience and really get the largest ticket for your sales rep possible.
Right. And I know for us, one of the things we developed outside of this in-home presentation was literally a training presentation that took people slide by slide by slide and was narrated by myself and Tony Hody, sales trainer, on what can you learn from this slide and this slide. So I think that can also be very helpful for a rep before they go in the home. They're doing their homework, better understanding the process, and then of course they're controlling it in the home. So, and then this just talks about different things that people want to learn more. There's a lot of data about different articles that have been written out there, and this product's inventory, carried and finished goods inventory. You can get it quick, which can certainly be a help, especially mom's coming home from the hospital and needed an age-in-place shower, that type of thing. So there's really a lot of things that a rep may not realize. Really, there are benefits to offering a particular product line, and the professional presentation can bring those to life for the homeowner and remind the rep that those benefits even exist there as well.
Most definitely. And I want to call out a few things that are just done really well in this presentation, just so that any contractor who's watching this knows the value that was really put in here. Number one, we have fully nonlinear navigation. So let's say that you're having a conversation with a homeowner who has done a bathroom project before. Maybe they're a repeat customer. Maybe they bought a new house and they're calling you back in. You may not need to go through every single before and after picture because they may have had a before and after done on their own home. And so you as the sales rep or you as the leader can maybe go through the inspiration gallery and then say, great, we've talked about the different options available. Let's dive in and actually start selecting the shower bases. Let's dive in and actually start having a conversation about the individual products we're going to install in your home. The other thing that I think you guys have done really well was including video. I've showed a couple examples of it so far, but These could be complex products to sell, and a homeowner may know nothing. When your sales rep walks in the home, they may have never heard of any of this stuff before. They may not understand why they need specific add-ons. And so having those videos can be really helpful in order to drive that conversation.
Absolutely. Yeah. Nothing tells like a video or the pictures, obviously.
Yeah, we definitely want to be utilizing that. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the integrations that exist with Ingage, because we have several that I know a lot of Innovate Building Solutions contractors are, a lot of integrations with partners they're using. So these are just some of the partners that we integrate with. So if you are using an in-home sales software, using a one-click contractor, a Leap, a Paradigm, Vendo, you can actually launch your Ingage presentation directly from those applications and then move right back into them when you're done with your sales presentation. I know a lot of contractors out there like to start in their sales software because it's got all that customer information for you. You can do your inspection there. You can, collate all the photos there. And then you want to jump in and do your presentation. That flow works very well with these applications and Ingage because we directly integrate through deep linking. Additionally, with Company Cam, we actually have an integration with them where if you are an Ingage customer and you use Company Cam, you can pull your Company Cam photos directly into your Ingage presentations just by linking your accounts. It's super easy. So if you want to put those real life pictures, if you are a full Ingage customer and you want to put those before and afters in, just link your Company Cam account right up. Mike talked a little bit about the visualizer. Their visualizer is built on RenoWorks. We have a full integration with RenoWorks where you can launch the visualizer directly from the Ingage app, and you can do your visualization right there within the same screen and then move on within the presentation, and it'll save everything to your RenoWorks account. So you don't have to worry about anything. It's all going to be right there for you. That integration is fantastic. We love our partners at RenoWorks. We can definitely help folks with getting that set up. And then finally, the one I want to call out at the end is Rilla. I know a lot of contractors are using Rilla out there in the world to collect AI voice analytics on your sales presentations. We actually have an integration with them where you can see the page that was up while the rep was speaking within the Rilla analytics. So we integrate through an API. All you have to do is get that connected. And then when you log into your Rilla analytics, you will see the Ingage page right there on the screen. It's going to help you to make sure that not only are your reps saying what you've coached them to say, but they're showing what you've coached them to show. Because we at Ingage have learned that you can coach your reps all you want on their scripting and on their presentation. Sometimes they don't line up, and that is why you might have a closed lost sale versus a closed won sale. So we do integrate with most of the technologies that are out there. We also integrate with a number of CRMs and with a lot of other tools. So if you ever have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to our team. We can help you out there. So I want to talk about the various options that are available to Innovate Building Solutions contractors on the Ingage platform. So we have two different pathways for you if you are part of that network. The first is to just get started today with some content that Innovate has built for you. We are thrilled that we were able to offer the product presentations from Innovate Building Solutions completely for free to the entire network. I'm going to put a QR code up on the screen in just a couple minutes that's going to take you to a form that you can fill out where you can just immediately get set up and start adding your users and presenting today. So Mike, can you talk a little bit about some of the content that they're going to have? I know we showed them that content, but just about the value of the program.
Oh, sure. I mean, in addition to the bath presentation, there is within that program, the visualizer, which can be a very powerful tool to help people make selections in a time-effective manner, which can get kind of challenging. And then as a dealer, we do have actual physical samples and a sales case and things like that that can also, back them up. And in our program too, just one of the things that makes us a little atypical is, we've been in the remodeling business for a lot of years. And so we literally have people from a tech support standpoint who work with the products. So we have a good understanding to help people along with those things as well. So in addition to the Ingage presentation, you've got, that and inventory. There's actual product in the warehouse ready to ship in a time-effective manner. So I think there's a number of interesting and different things in relation to some of the products out in the marketplace that we offer.
Wonderful. And then if you are one of those contractors out there who's like, yes, I love this. I need a presentation in my business, but I also sell 5 other premium products. Maybe I do whole home exteriors as well as bathrooms. Maybe I do cabinet refacing in addition to bathrooms. We have various options for upgrade. So the majority of our customers who sell at least 3 product lines do find that they get the maximum value out of their presentation when they upgrade to a full Ingage Suite subscription. So that is going to get you access to all of our manufacturer content that's available in our marketplace. It's going to get you access to all of the Ingage built content. You will be able to create as many presentations as you want on our platform. You'll be able to create custom stories for your company, all of those things. And what's great is that because of your relationship with Innovate Building Solutions, you will actually get 20% off of your subscription. So you will be able to get started with a significant discount to be able to create, share, and measure your way to success using the full Ingage platform. So I want to make sure that we have contact information in case one of these options is helpful to you, because we've been through why you should be using Ingage, why you should be using a sales presentation, what Innovate offers to you, which is really special. Now we want to talk through how do you actually get started. So Mike, can you let people know how to get started here if they just want the view-only content?
Yeah, if they want the view-only content, they certainly can contact us. Our product line is a little different than what maybe people are using today in acrylic or cultured stone. So if they're new, most likely we're going to want to have a conversation, understand, learn more about your business, talk to you more about these products, talk about how we get you and your team trained on those products. You certainly can connect, either 877-668-5888. You'll see my email address there, that Mike F at innovatebuildingsolutions.com, or you can go to Innovate Bathroom Dealer, and that'll take you into the bathroom portion of our site that would talk more about the value proposition of our dealership program. And then if you do get involved, then you would be, as a dealer, you'd be eligible to get, at no charge, the Ingage presentation to use in the home.
Yeah. And if you are currently today an Innovate Building Solutions contractor and you want to see what that content looks like, you want to get started with it, go ahead and scan that QR code. It's going to take you to the sign up form where you can just get access today and start adding your users. Now, if you heard what I was saying and you're like, I do sell more than 3 products, I do have a larger business that I want to implement a presentation within, this is how you're going to go ahead and get started with us. So if you scan that QR code right there, it'll take you to a page where you can go ahead and get a demo of Ingage with our sales team. You will still get access to all of the Innovate Building Solutions content. You'll have all of that available to you. You would just have access to everything else as well. And like I said, if you tell our team that you are part of the Innovate network, you are going to get 20% off your licenses. Mike, thank you so much for being here today. I'm really excited to roll this out to your network. I think there's just so much value here in the presentation that you've created, but also in the great upgrade offer that you are giving to all of your contractors. It's really valuable to them to not just have access to the Innovate content, but if they need it, they can get access to everything else at a great price. So thank you for your partnership.
Absolutely. And the only problem is going to be this, Pam, once they have this. I know for me, we have a home organization division. We started using this and it's like, oh man, I have got to do a presentation for that. So I think it's a bit addictive. So you should probably have a warning label with it. But no, I think once you get those and you see the benefit of using it, I think people will say, oh, wow, here's another way I could use it. Here's another way I could use it as well. So I think it does have a bit of an addictive thing to it, but it's good.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Mike. And thank you to the whole network over at Innovate Building Solutions. We look forward to partnering with you.